I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world?
Hello everyone. Welcome back to V Squad TV. BTS's V shows off dramatic visuals in 7 new photos with Snow Peak. BTS's V, or Kim Taehyung, is back in the spotlight after Snow Peak released 7 new photos that combine the beauty of nature with the idol's dramatic visuals. In the first photo, Taehyung is seen standing under the shade of leaves with one hand resting on the back of his head, the light only partially illuminating his face, creating a sense of mystery and depth. The second photo shows him with wet hair and a hand resting on his head. His sensual and natural aura immediately radiates, as if he's immersed in the silence of the forest. His gray padded vest paired with a simple t-shirt makes him look effortlessly stylish. In the third photo, Taehyung wears a black hoodie with the hood partially covering his face. His gaze is soft yet mysterious, as if he's contemplating among the quiet trees, creating a warm and mysterious atmosphere. In the fourth photo, he stands by the window in an olive-colored padded jacket, the light coming in from the side only partially illuminating his face, adding an artistic effect that highlights his natural charisma, truly like a movie scene. Then, in the fifth photo, Taehyung is seen looking down in a light gray hoodie. His pose is simple yet poetic, giving the impression of the main character in an indie film searching for life's answers. Snow Peak successfully captures the essence of minimalism and naturalness. The sixth photo is one of the most eye-catching, as the close-up of his face reveals a sharp gaze with his fingers touching his lips, creating an intense, mysterious, and slightly provocative aura. The detailed texture of his face and the lighting make this photo feel deeply personal and artistic. Finally, in the seventh photo, Taehyung sits amidst the green leaves in a beige hoodie that matches his pants, leaning on his hand with a side view, creating a natural, simple, yet captivating atmosphere, resembling the harmony between man and nature. This series of 7 photos is not just a fashion shoot, but a work of visual art that combines man, nature, and Snow Peak's minimalist philosophy. Dramatic lighting, soft shadows, and Taehyung's eloquent facial expressions bring this entire collection of photos to life. The outfits featured are simple, from padded jackets and hoodies to plain t-shirts with small logos, but when worn by Taehyung, they transform into high fashion. His charismatic aura embodies Snow Peak's philosophy, which focuses on an outdoor lifestyle and simplicity in harmony with nature. As soon as these photos were published, social media was immediately filled with comments from fans from around the world. Many commented that Taehyung's visuals resembled the main character in a romantic novel or film with a dark, beautiful atmosphere. Others praised how Snow Peak was able to highlight Taehyung's introspective and natural side without the need for excessive makeup. Many fans wrote that the photo shoot made them feel as if they were seeing Taehyung in a different world, one that was more serene, mysterious, and beautiful. Snow Peak itself is known for its simple, functional, yet elegant design philosophy. By making Taehyung the face of the campaign, the brand further affirms its position as a brand that sells not only outdoor products but also a lifestyle that is at one with nature. Taehyung successfully embodies this philosophy. His face, his gaze, and even his simple poses make each photo feel like a work of art. Ultimately, these 7 photos prove once again that Kim Taehyung is not just a musician, but also a global fashion icon who can bridge art, fashion, and nature. With his presence, Snow Peak not only releases a fashion collection but also presents an emotional narrative about the timeless beauty of simplicity. The global response to this photo shoot came not only from fans but also from fashion enthusiasts and professional photographers. Many praised how the photos captured the essence of less is more, where simple details like a gaze, a touch of light, and even the texture of the fabric became the main elements that captured attention. Taehyung successfully demonstrated that fashion isn't just about the clothes you wear, but also how you bring those clothes to life with your presence and aura. Each photo seemed to convey its own narrative. In the first photo, the mysterious atmosphere seems to depict the beginning of a story, while the second, with its wet hair and natural expression, presents a chapter where the character discovers their truest side. The third photo, with its black hoodie and dim lighting, adds an emotional layer, as if Taehyung is in a state of contemplation. The fourth photo, with its window, symbolizes the connection between the outer and inner worlds, while the fifth, with its downcast gaze, highlights his poetic side. The sixth photo conveys full intensity, while the seventh concludes with a calming, harmonious connection with nature. The entire collection, when put together, creates a complete visual narrative. Many fans have called this collection one of Taehyung's best photo shoots of the year. Some noted that the atmosphere was reminiscent of a classical painting with its dramatic play of light and shadow, while others compared it to scenes from a European indie film steeped in philosophical overtones. This demonstrates how Taehyung's visuals are able to transcend the realm of music and entertainment, transforming into a universal artistic language appreciated across cultures. Snow Peak itself benefited greatly from this photo shoot. Their brand popularity surged dramatically on social media after the photos were released. Many people who were previously unfamiliar with the brand began to pay closer attention. Products like the padded jacket and hoodie worn by Taehyung immediately became sought after, with some reports even citing a sharp increase in demand within a short time. This demonstrates Taehyung's significant influence as an unofficial global brand ambassador, where his presence can completely change the direction of a campaign. Furthermore, international media outlets also highlighted how Snow Peak successfully blended their outdoor philosophy with Taehyung's natural personality. Some articles described these photos as depicting the poetic side of wilderness, where nature and humans are not opposites, but rather complement each other. Taehyung's presence brought this philosophy to life, as he was able to convey both peace and poignancy in every expression. One interesting detail that has been widely discussed is Taehyung's eye expression. Each photo, although simple in pose, always has a different focus, as if conveying complex emotions. There are gazes that are soft, mysterious, longing, and even piercing gazes. This is what makes the photos feel less static and more alive with a story behind them. Fans also noted that the photo shoot feels very personal. There are no overly elaborate backdrops, no flashy props. Everything is kept simple, so the focus is entirely on Taehyung and his connection to nature. It's as if we're peeking into a private moment of Kim Taehyung as he walks alone in the forest, thinking, feeling, and discovering himself. This narrative is further strengthened by Snow Peak styling, which aligns with Taehyung's personality, who is known for his aversion to anything too busy or overdone. The clothes, with their simple cuts, neutral colors, and minimalist designs, actually enhance his natural charisma. This has led many to believe that Snow Peak truly understands the right character to represent their brand. In the fashion world, it's rare to find a collaboration that feels so organic and natural. Typically, major campaigns appear highly polished and rigidly conceptualized. But with Taehyung and Snow Peak, everything seems effortless, as if destined to come together. This is what makes this
Please, Lord, give me a sign.